We're going to have videos everywhere, Jessica. Oh, crazy computer anyway. So anyway, he said he showed me a black car in the distance, and he said to be careful of that car. And I don't feel like it was going to be an accident, but maybe it's not. Might be some mechanical problems with it. Maybe it's not the best car in the world. He just said be careful of it. Not sure what he meant. And he's sitting at a kitchen table, wooden chairs, and he's holding cards, and he's putting one out. He says, haha, gotcha. Then he shows me you want to cry because you lost. Because he beat you. And he's kind of giggling. Not in a mean way though. His energy's so soft that it's kind of hard for me to kind of pull him in, because he's so nice. Just want to say nice and peaceful and feels good. And then he shows me that he went to a carnival with you and your mom, I think. And you cried about the rides too, or one of the rides or something. One either scared you and you said, no, I'm not going to get on it, or you got on it and you were getting off of it and you cried because it scared you. I'm not sure which way it is. And he's giving you a big hug. He said, anytime you cry, I'm still going to hug you, just like I did before. It's just a little different now. But it'll be okay, baby girl. He throws his arms out really wide, and he wants to put them around all of you. He said, give your sissy a hug for me. Give the rest of them a hug for me. A bear hug. Good old bear hug. Give them one for me, because I can't do it. They don't know I'm trying to do it. You'd be amazed at the things that they still do that you just don't realize, or you go, oh, what was that? That it really is them. He says to remember to always give thanks and to pray, but always be grateful for what you have, and he's holding up a piece of bread, even if it's just a piece of a loaf of bread. Be grateful, be thankful for what you do have, and don't worry about what you don't have yet, because more will come. Now, he came real close. He wants to whisper in my ear. He says, you're so kind. You're so kind-hearted. You have so much love to give. And he drew my eyes back to that shame card. Do not be ashamed of anything. Never be ashamed of who you are, is what he says. You have no reason to be. You're better than most, as far as your big heart. And he goes like this, big heart. And he has a tear, and he said again, you just have so much love to give. He says, you're blessed. Trying to listen. He said it's all going to come around. It's going to come around, and it's going to bless you back. you're going to be, you give out all this love and everything, and the blessing is going to come back to you. He said, you already feel it. Something about not just people that love you. It's almost like he shows me you going out the front door, and like the bees love you, and the butterflies love you, and the dogs love you, and the kitty cats love you, and all the, I don't think you call them elementals, all the animals, all the animals love you, all the birds. It's who do I want to say? It reminds me of it. Like, is it Alice in Wonderland, where all the rabbits and the birds and all those things, would come flocking to her and sit on her finger? And probably it might have been Snow White, but you know what I mean? Because they feel that energy of love in you, and they feel no reason to be afraid of you, because they know what an awesome big heart you have. He's not a very talkative man. He's kind of like, yep, I got the old lady with me. And there's somebody else walking up behind him. Sometimes there'll be another one comes in and just makes their presence known. Like, this is your dad's time. Your mom doesn't really want to speak, but she made her presence known. Not sure who the kid was. There's another adult walking up behind, but they're standing behind them like, I want you to know I'm here, but it's not my time to speak. It's, I can't even really see him. An adult. Now it's getting smaller. Hang on, let me see what they're doing. It's a female with dark hair. Got like a little apron on, so evidently she liked to cook or piddle around in the kitchen. She's not older. She's not as old as your parents appear, and your parents do not appear elderly. They appear more the age in the picture. They can appear in any way that they want to. I've had my Bob come through with a tutu on, because they can. I hear the name Alice, but I really stink at names, so please don't hold this person to that name if that doesn't even come close. It could be just an A name. She just wants to make her presence known. She's not here to speak. But she says she loves you. Forever and ever, to the stars and beyond, to the moon and back. So this, she just wants you to know that. Your dad says you're also going to have a sign. It's a turtle. I don't know if turtle has a meaning for you, but of course butterflies are everywhere. And I always ask them, come on, you got to give us something else, because everybody has butterflies. So he says a turtle. So you will start seeing turtles on TV, on the internet, when you open a magazine, when you look at a billboard, when you look at a bumper sticker. You'll hear somebody, like my girlfriend, her nickname's Slow Turtle. You'll hear somebody say it. you'll start hearing or seeing turtles everywhere, and they don't have to be live. They don't have to be a real turtle. And when you see those, say, "Thank you, Dad. I love you. I see it," and you'll get more. Once they understand that you see these signs and you understand them and you acknowledge them, then they'll send you more, because they're not I don't want to say wasting their time. I don't know how to say that. Now he's showing me a radio. Let's see which kind we're going to get here. Radio, radio. Show me a radio in a vehicle. Digital radio, like the new ones. He's not showing me why. Like I said, his energy is just so soft. It's like, come on, come on. So there's going to be something with the radio, probably in your car. I don't know whether it's going to bleep or on and off, or I had one that wouldn't shut off when I shut the truck off. The radio wouldn't stop. I didn't think it was funny at the time until I found out who it was and why they were doing it. I thought my battery was going to go dead in my truck because it wouldn't quit. So they can do things like that. So there's going to be something with the radio in a vehicle that you're in, and it could be just a certain song, which is probably what it is. You'll get in there, you'll start the vehicle, and it'll be a song that reminds you of something from your childhood, something from your dad. I keep hearing Chim Chimmery, Chim Chimmery, Chim Chim Cheree, which is what, Mary Poppins or something like that. I don't even know if you're old enough. I don't know how old you are. If you're old enough for that, I'm sure it's not going to be that song. So, not sure why I heard that, but I have to throw it out there. He says, he's showing me haystack, and he says you're looking for the needle in the haystack. And you're digging and digging and digging and digging through the haystack, trying to find that needle. He said, what you want is not in that haystack. Everything you need is already here. It's just not as grandiose as everybody wants their life to be, which is normal. He said you already have all the love, the roof over your head. He's showing that black car again. I don't know if you have a black car. He says you already have more than enough. And he wants you to do this and give thanks and be grateful. And know that you have more love than you can imagine coming from the other side, from all of them. And that dog. Now hear a CH name, like Chester, Chessie, just CH name. I'm just going to throw that out there because I hear it. He says, quit looking for that needle in the haystack. You've already got it. It's not there anymore. You've already got it. You're good to go. He is so proud of you. I almost want to have tears. He is so proud of you. He said all you need is love. Remember the, what is it, the Beatles song? All you need is love. Nothing else is important. Be you. because you're perfect the way you are. You're still my little rug rat. I still want to pull your pigtail. There was like a brief psst of a horse. I didn't even get to see it, but I just caught horse. So even when they give little snippets, I'm going to give them to you. He just couldn't be more proud of you. And once again, he drew me back to this card. So even if it's just a little bitty thing and I'm feeling like from way, way back, it's a little bitty thing from way back, maybe clear back in your childhood. He's bound determined he wants you, and the card said that too, let it go. It's not that big a deal. Everybody makes mistakes. Whatever it is, let it go. And now he's showing a bunny rabbit, and he wants you to go jump by leaps and bounds like this bunny rabbit. Okay, they're getting ready to walk away. And they're all still, well, I don't know where the older female went, or that she wasn't older, but she wasn't the kid. Anyway, sorry, I don't want to confuse you. Him, your mom, this young child, the dog. I still see the bunny rabbit. I don't know why we're still seeing that. They're walking away, hand in hand. He said, please. Oh, he says, don't forget to tell the others that I love them. And he has all these hearts floating out above him as he's walking away. And there's also one balloon. One balloon. I want to say it's a light color. I don't know if that makes any difference. I want to say yellow or white or something. He's shown one balloon and then all these hearts floating out. He loves you very much. So know that. Especially if maybe you feel a little change in the energy when you're making that one dish. And I think you'll probably know what it is. Or when you see a turtle, know that he's there with you. Even though he didn't give a lot of exact details, I don't like to spend a lot of time on evidence anyway. I think a couple of things of evidence, and then you know that he's there. Yeah, they're walking away. Much love to you, Jessica. Let me know if you have any questions, any comments, any questions or anything. Hit me up on Messenger. And let me know if you want to know anything else. Let me know. I hope this resonated with you. Much love to you. A lot of love to you because you have a lot of love to give. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, and oracle card advisor. I hope you have an awesome day. I'm sending you love, love, love.